Hello everybody, Chris here, and welcome to another season recap video. Just a few hours ago, Operation Tenfold Pursuit was revealed to us, Year 10 Season 4 of Rainbow Six Siege X. To start off, the test server will go live tomorrow on November 17th, and then the full release will be on December 2nd in 2 weeks' time. Now onto the big part of this season is the Thatcher Operator Remaster. Thatcher has now went from a simple EMP ball to now a full-on launcher, known as the EGS Disruptor. This is basically a mix of a scanner and a launcher, where basically the scanner can see all the electrical gadgets, kind of like IQ, and can be used to shoot an EMP pulse at those gadgets, disabling them for 15 seconds, all with 6 charges he has as well. Now along with this, Thatcher also has 4 primary weapons now, the new one being the PM90A2 DMR, which is also being added to Nock, Hibana, and Capital's loadouts as well. This weapon you can tell is being shared across multiple operators, and was mentioned as well during the reveal panel that it'll be happening more throughout Year 11, which I think will be cool to see, of certain weapons being added to many operators as well. Lastly, to top it off with Thatcher, he is also getting a second Elite skin when his remaster drops. In all, this operator remaster, it's looking pretty nice, and I'm looking forward to trying it out on the test server, if my PC doesn't explode on me, and also on the live build in 2 weeks. Now moving along, Fortress is getting a map rework with this new season. As we saw in the show match earlier today, most of the map was addressed to fix certain sites throughout the maps, and also fixing the many hallways that the map has had as well. And this map was added when Cade and Nomad were first introduced into the game, which was around this time in 2018. And was in ranked, if I recall back then too, and was removed later on and only kept in casual. But now, with this update, this map will be added back to ranked, and even also the Pro League map pool as well. Now on the topic of maps, Theme Park and Skyscraper are being modernized, going with the theme of doing so since Siege X was released. And honestly too, I will say the Skyscraper map is looking a hell of a lot better with this update, and I'm looking forward to trying out the Fortress remaster as well. Now onto some balancing changes. This is a big one with this season. As mentioned in the panel, there is an update to the disabled state of electronics known as DSEG, and with this update comes that all standard weapon sights are now considered electronic and can be turned off / disabled during the EMP duration. Now with this DSEG update, Mute's jammer is also affected by this, as now his jammer isn't like an EMP anymore, but rather a disruptor to the source and endpoint of the signal. Like for instance, when Thermite is clicking its detonator for his charge, that can be disrupted. Now speaking of Mute as well, he is being changed to a 2 health, 2 speed, and to go with his jammer changes, the radius of his jammer is being increased as well. Now going with Aruni here, her Surya gates must be shot to be reactivated after being EMP'd, and for Castle as well, his panels can now be electrified by either a Cade or Bandit battery. Now we get into some hard breach changes, because pretty much the big 4 have some big changes coming. For Thermite, he gets an extra exothermic charge, putting it to 3, and he also gets the ITA-12S secondary shotgun, the one on Jackal and Mira. As for Maverick, his blowtorch no longer requires to cool down and reload, thank God. And he also gets frag grenades as an option, and with that he also gets the Reaper MK2 machine pistol. Now as for Ace, he gets sacrificed for this update, as he now is being changed to a 3 health, 1 speed, and also has stun grenades as an option, which is at least something nice for his troubles. And lastly, Hibana is getting reduced recoil on her assault rifle. She also gets this new DMR as we mentioned, and also gets claymores as an option, and along with that too, her X-Kairos launcher no longer needs to reload to shoot shots, which is also a very nice change as well. Alright, so now that I got most of the content covered, we'll go into some very more important features and changes coming too, so bear with me if I get out of hand here. So to start off, going back to balancing, the developers are ensuring that balancing decisions go beyond data and not just off of graphs and such, like for instance with the changes to Solace and Denari recently, along with striving to keep Siege fun with their new balancing philosophy going forward, which hopefully is a good thing. Now for one thing that many people will probably like, Ranked is also getting changed, but it is coming at a later date in Year 11 Season 2, which I would assume is June of 2026, and to put it bluntly, a Ranked overhaul is coming for that time, time, more so addressing the feedback and criticism for Rank 2.0, and also making sure that there's more clarity and skill through ranks as well. Now, in this update, however, for Year 10 Season 4, we will have a visual ranked matchmaking, which pretty much makes it so that the matchmaking will find players similar to your skill and ensure that other players are close to your ranked. And if you are in a squad, actually, then it will use the highest rank in the squad as well to determine that. Now, coming in Year 11 Season 2 as well is a new playlist called Top of the Ladder, I believe is what it's called. It's basically for champion ranked players, added mid-season in the seasons ahead as well. And to top it off, all players in that playlist will be monitored heavily to make sure it's a fair fight and no cheaters are involved as well. And actually, whilst we're talking about cheaters, whilst we're at it too, Shieldguard is getting updates, in which those updates will roll out twice per week, and plan to be more aggressive with data-driven bans as well. And also with this, recoil script detection is being worked on to address, macros and scripts that can be used to make recoil easier for some people. Now, content-wise in Year 11 as well, each season will actually have 4 updates, with 1 update every 3 weeks, along with 4 balancing updates per season. And with that too, maps will be rotated as well twice per season, and even certain maps will be targeted as well for little changes like changing sites, or removing or adding walls, stuff like that. And to top this small section off, 1v1 and 2v2 playlists will also be added soon as well, so there's that. Alright, so now onto my favorite part of this whole season, training grounds. I was super sad when T-Hunt was removed back in 2023, I believe, but now it's coming back in sort of a different way. Target Drill is now being renamed to Clearhouse, and now features the bots as Kara's Legion soldiers from the Attack on Hereford event back then. These bots can pretty much move and roam around instead of being static, and if you die, however, we can now respawn and change our operator and loadout, just like T-Hunt as well. In all, I am very happy that they are doing this. I loved playing T-Hunt for fun and pretty much just practicing my aim and such, so this is a great change for me personally, and I cannot wait to try it. Now onto testing grounds. This is more of a testing playlist for our feedback on upcoming changes that may come to the game. It'll only be available for 1 week in January right now, but still, at least they're doing something like this to get feedback on certain changes instead of just blindly implementing them into the game. Now, for the changes that are going to be tested soon is speed and health per operator, and pretty much testing armor classes such as light, tactical, medium, heavy, and even a juggernaut armor class. Now note too that these are being subject to change and just are being tested right now and may not be in the game, just note that. Now lastly, to finish this video off, I think all of you know that Rainbow Six Siege turns 10 years old on December 1st, and with that comes the month-long anniversary of Rainbow Six Siege. Players can get a free background card to claim, but also can get daily rewards for logging in during the month, ranging from weapon skins, card backgrounds, charms, wildcard event packs, alpha packs, and even delta packs. Now you may be wondering what delta packs are. Well, we don't know a lot about them currently, and I assume that they're gonna, explain more as time goes on until December. But pretty much on the official game site, it says that it gives you a chance to unlock an exclusive variant of an MPX masterpiece. So potentially it could be like animated or futuristic skins, kind of like the mementos we got in some of the events this year and last year, or from that Valkyrie Elite skin earlier this year too. Now as for the wildcard event packs, we will be getting an event for this anniversary in which it will have callbacks and Easter eggs to Siege's history, and even a night version of House returns as well. I don't think it's the old House, but at least it's a night version of it. Oh, and to provide a final content edition, Goyo is also getting an Elite as well. So there you go. And that's it. That's all there is to Operation Tenfold Pursuit. A lot more than Denari's season. In my opinion, this season is really looking great. It always seems like the final seasons and the first seasons of pretty much, this year and past years have always been cooking real good, and no doubt this is looking very, very nice. What I'm mostly excited for is the Training Grounds update, but also the 10 Years of Siege anniversary, because now it's really enticing me to play a lot now compared to earlier this year. So at least I'll have something to do on my break from college this winter. I hope you all enjoyed this recap video, and I hope it helped some of you that are looking for certain information from the reveal panel. If it did, any form of support is appreciated, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care, enjoy the new season, and I'll see you all later.